Hello, welcome back to Crafty Leaks, and today we are doing something a little bit different again. Yes, I do like to do something different. Okay, now we've all heard of the Himi jelly paint. Yeah, I'll pop a picture up here so you know what I'm talking about. Now, while I was researching online, and I thought, oh, I want to see if there's any new types of watercolour paint or acrylic paint or, you know, out there. And whilst I was researching, I come across this. And what is this, you may ask? Well, I shall tell you. I just turned off the camera for a moment while I unpackaged because I didn't want the noise of the packaging. So, this is what came in the... I'll try and see if I can get a bit more angle for you. That's a bit better. Right, so this is what came in the pack. I had a little thank you from the place that I got it, which is there. Had a little paint palette, which it's a bit unusual. I'll open it now. You have earphones on and this makes a rattle. I'm ever so sorry. So here's the paint palette. It's a Himi paint palette and it's different. I don't know if it's supposed to be all the way down, but there we are. That's what we've got. And then we have a box, and in this box, how do we get into it? Okay. Yeah, it's got a lot of static on it. Yeah. Look, static. Hairs on my arms are going up, you see. Right, and inside the box, oh, what's this? We've got a water brush. Don't think there's anything else in here. Nope. Let's move that out the way. We have this little canister. Picks up fingerprints very quickly. What's inside the canister? Ooh. Have this and this, and this is what the inside looks like. Pop them out the way. So let's check in here first. Oh, it's a little watercolour card in like a little envelope. Little strips of watercolour. How many is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 of them. And then, oh, what's this? I have no idea. Oh, no idea what I was doing. Oh, okay. So this is what the little paint set looks like. It's got like a matte texture here. It's not like shiny like this. It's a bit more matte. Okay. And then there's the colours. So this is what we're going to do today. We're going to have a go at these paints. And well, I might as well use these cans. I was going to use my book, but I think we'll give these a go since they came in with it. I'll leave all details of where I bought it, the price, etc. down below, or on the screen and down below. And yeah, so let's get on with it. There was also a couple of other things I had in the order, which I've actually used this. This is some, it's supposed to be one of those eternal pencils. I've seen them advertised everywhere. So I thought I wanted to give it a go. So I picked one up. So I'll show you how that works now in a moment. And I also picked up these, which I bought separately. But they seem to work really nicely. I got these sizes. I got a 5, a 6, a 10 and an 8, and I think Rianne had a 5 as well, so I gave her, I doubled up on the 5. So this is what they're called, Needle Drawing Pen by Superior. That's the information, and I'll show you how this works. Let me just move this stuff out of the way. Hang on. Right, on my little, this is my little rough sketchbook, it's not my proper one. As you can see, it's just like a little doodle book that I have. And this is the pencil. So, I don't know, perhaps I'll draw another, I don't even know what I was drawing, to be honest. Like that, but there's a bit wrong. So I'll show you how it erases with this little rubber thing on the top. And it erases pretty well. And then you can redraw over it. And it doesn't seem, I've been using it for quite a while now, and it doesn't seem to run down. And you do actually get extra of these. And then you just screw the tip out. You can put it back in, and you do get extra, I think it was another 5 or 6 of these. And then there is also room inside if you want to put something inside there. I did have a few of these, but it rattled every time I was drawing. So yeah, so that's that. And then I'll show you, so I'll use the number 6. Just give you a rough idea how these look. And if I remember rightly, they are waterproof. I'll check that now. Okay, so I've popped some water in here. Screw. Oh, it's wrong. It's the opposite way, do you think? That. Just get some water out. Let's see. Yeah, waterproof. I mean, there's a little bit come off, but no, I think that's pretty good. So yeah, so those are the other things that I bought at the same time, which I thought I'd share with you. But now we better get on with doing a bit of work. So I don't know what I'm going to draw. Right, I've decided I'm going to do 2. This one I'm going to keep a bit more basic, just to give a bit of a test, and then we'll do something else. Okay, so let's give this a go. I just drawn a little lily, and yeah, we're gonna see how this turns out. I don't know, oh, I think I might have done it on the wrong side. Oops. I might not do it on this side for this, and then we'll try the other side. I'm on the wrong side. So I want to get maybe a, ooh, nice and creamy, very nice and creamy. So you see that? Yeah. Now I need it nice and light to start off with. Let's see how this goes on. So I want to start off light. I was going to do a swatch, but I thought I wanted to go straight into the drawing because I thought that's what most people would be doing. So okay, you see me using the next layer going on now, which I did while it was still wet because I wanted to get that more feathery look. But the more layers I was putting on, even as it was drying, it layered well, it did layer well, but I found that it was just a struggle. I couldn't get the colour I wanted, but that's probably more of a me problem rather than the paint's problem. I'm not a watercolour artist. I don't really do much with watercolours. I'm more oil paint, acrylic paints, pencils, but I do like to potter with the watercolours. Now I'm painting my mushrooms. Oh, I don't like this painting at all, to be honest. I usually enjoy painting mushrooms, but for some reason I just couldn't get into the zone. I just couldn't get there. But like the paints themselves, the card, pretty good, paint good. So that's about all I can say about that. I would say that the paint palette itself, you need to, if you're using it while you're traveling, use the right hand side as you see it in front of you there, and not the left hand side, because that bit folds under the palette. So if you're traveling and taking it with you, it could get a bit messy. Just a word of advice. The palette, the capsule, I think is a brilliant idea. You can just pop everything in there. The water pen didn't fit, as you see at the end of this video, but then you can get smaller water pens, so that shouldn't be too much of a problem. I did a bonus art piece here. Wasn't happy with the 2 paintings I did. Just they didn't turn out as I wanted, so I thought I'm going to give it a go in the way that I would normally use water paints. So this is how you see me painting. I like the wet on wet technique. I love the effects you can get, and who doesn't like a good night sky, hey? So overall, I think these paints are worth the price, but then something like the Aquafine does the same job. There was a white in this one, which you find in a lot of palettes you don't get a white, so that in itself is a bonus. So yeah, overall, pretty good set of paints. So I hope you enjoy the video. I'll talk to you again at the end. So here is everything that I painted. We have the mushrooms and the lily and my little night scene, which was a little bonus. I thought these didn't turn out very well, so I wanted to do something a bit, I don't know, a bit better. So I redid this. Oh, I just thought I wanted to add in a few little, I can't remember what it's called now, little dots, stars, that's the one. So I'm just going to use a white gel pen. And because I did use this paint splat technique, but I don't think the white was quite strong enough to do what I needed it to do. So there we are. So these are the 3 pictures, and this was what we were using. And yeah, I'm quite chuffed with it actually. You know, and it's nice because you can cut up more papers, pop them in here. Then you just want to pop it in there, put that in. And I think, hang on, let's put the lid on this. Oh, hang on, let me just give it a clean off. The lid on and pop it in there. I hope that fits. Ah, no, maybe it's a bit too big. There we are. So that's everything. So I hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll see you next time on Crafty Legs. Bye.